I'm not trying to H-word men again, but it's like, how could you not? They are so hurtful. They are disrespectful, disloyal, rude, selfish. Think about nobody but themselves.
At first, I didn't understand it. But I understand now why these women are out here questioning their worth. I understand now why these women are out here believing that they are not worthy of a good man. I understand now why these women are so frustrated with men that they're actually switching over to women. I understand now why these women have to be so hard and so independent and so masculine. I get it now. We live in a world where a woman can get all dialed up. Money right, body right, mind right, and these men won't even approach y'all in public. These weird and scary and feminine bad bitch era men have the nerve to sit back and want you to chase them. They have the nerve to be so full of themselves that they won't even pay you a fucking compliment. They won't open a car door. They won't open a door to a gas station. They won't even think that they're supposed to carry your bags. Are y'all that sick in the mind that now all of a sudden when your wife comes home from the grocery store, she got to bring all the groceries in too? She's supposed to take the trash out too? She's supposed to do the oil changes as well? Then you wonder why they don't submit. Then you wonder why she's not sexually attracted to you or active like she used to be. How can she? She has to juggle a 9 to 5, juggle the groceries, cook, clean, suck dick, submit. She's tired. Then you wonder why they get to a point where they sick and tired of men. I'm sick and tired of y'all.
Men have hurt women so badly that women don't want to deal with men anymore. Women don't want to have anything to do with men anymore. And these are the consequences of your actions. This isn't about hating men. It's about exhaustion. So many women today are emotionally, mentally, and socially drained. They are emotionally drained from unequal, confusing, and disappointing experiences with modern dating and relationships. They are drained from dealing with men.
Them girls who just be so over men, like, damn, just be so over men, like, damn, bro, like, you tired of all of us? Like, what we do to you? You know what I'm saying? I'm new here. What the hell I do to you? I'm trying to be a new employee. Can I work for you? Please let me know. And you can always tell when a girl just so tired of men, bro. Because you can tell her something so simple, like, yeah, like, you're beautiful. She going to immediately tell you, boy, shut the fuck up. Okay, all right. Was not expecting that one, all right? That one threw me off. I was expecting a thank you. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice, you know what I'm saying? That's y'all problem. Sometimes y'all be too fucking mean. Like, I'm not your last dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be your future. Can I? And that's the thing, right? Like, when she getting that mind frame to it, she be like, okay, cool. Like, she done with dudes. She don't even want to try no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't been going how she been wanting. You know what I'm saying? She don't want no man in her life at all possible. It don't matter what man you are. You can be fucking Superman. She still ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could DM her for the first time, like, yo, like, what's up? How you doing? She gonna immediately respond, no. Like, damn, like, bro, like, you didn't even let me run game on you, baby. Can I try at least? Like, shit, can you at least see what I say and then rate it? Give me a chance.
Men are not really likable people. So when y'all be in my comments saying you don't like men, no, I don't. And they know I don't like them. I tell them, I voice it. Like, you can actively not like men and still like date them if you want and tell them, I don't like y'all. I don't like men. Like, they're not nothing really to like. Like, they're no fun. And if you find yourself liking a man, you need to fill in that space. Go back to school or start a business or travel more or fill that in with hobbies. Once you do that, you're going to realize really, like, I don't really like this motherfucker. He cool and all, but I don't really like him. I know for me, when I get busy and I fill up my schedule, I don't be liking these men. My grandma ain't like their ass either, but you know, it is what it is.
This is just something that's been weighing on my heart and my mind for a couple weeks. A couple weeks ago, something happened to me within a relationship, and it really just opened my eyes as to like how hurtful men are. I've known that for quite some time, but it's like men are so hurtful with no remorse, no care in the world. Like, they don't give a fuck. And it's just becoming a little much for me. Last night was the nail in the coffin, though. I'm not doing a story time because I'm just not going to do that. But men are just so hurtful. And it's like, I no longer have a desire to get in a relationship. I no longer have the desire to get married. Damn near about to give up on my dreams of becoming a mom one day. Like, I can't deal with it anymore, you guys. And I know y'all gonna be like, oh, take a break. I took a break all this year. I done read the self-help books. I done watched Shira 7. It's like, I actually want the love. I don't want to, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to use a man for money. Like, don't want to just use him for what he can do for me, even though that's what they do to us. I just don't want to do that. It should not be this difficult. It's like, I'm not trying to have a disdain for men. I'm not trying to be a misandrist. I'm not trying to H-word men again, but it's like, how could you not? They are so hurtful. They are disrespectful, disloyal, rude, selfish. Think about nobody but themselves. And I'm sure there are some good men out there. I met one before. One. You guys are going to say, oh, maybe it's you. Because I know the men are going to come in and just put it all back on me. They're going to completely dismiss my feelings and put it back on me. I'm used to it. I'm the one actually in therapy working through things and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Having to go to therapy for people who won't go to therapy or who don't see any wrong in their behavior. God, I can't do it no more, you guys. I don't wanna be involved with men anymore. So I think it's just time for me to just really focus on myself 103,000%. Like, really just strictly lock in on everything that I want to do. Everything I want to do. I don't have time for the games. I don't have time to get my heart broken again. I don't have time to be pulling up on you. Like, I don't have time to be finding addresses and stuff like that anymore. I don't have time, but I can't take it anymore, you guys. It took everything in me last night not to cry, but it's like, I feel defeated. Y'all got it.
I'm 32 and I'm done dating. It's a wrap. I don't know what the fuck y'all finna do. I'm not dealing with men no more. It's a wrap. I'm not gay. I'm not dealing with women. I'm just done dating. I'm done with all this shit. It's been so refreshing turning down men lately. And then them trying to humble me after the fact. It's like, bro, it don't matter. I ain't got no kids. Listen, I'm winning in life because I don't have any kids. I ain't attached to no fucking body with no piece of paper or no blood. None of that. I ain't got no motherfucking kids. I ain't got no man. Y'all, life is about to be so beautiful. Oh my God. Shit. Damn. Should have been doing this. Fuck. I can't lie. I think it was back in 2022. I went 2 years without talking to a man or having sex with them. And it was so fucking refreshing. It felt so good. And then when I started back talking to a man, insecurity started popping back up. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? And now I'm just back in that mind frame. No more men, no more sex. Y'all got it. Y'all can have each other, goddammit. Fuck it.
I want to talk about this trend where girls are coming out saying, I'm just so uninterested in men. The men are just not meeting my requirements or my needs. Baby, they always been like that. You're just not in fantasy land about men anymore. You're dealing with who they are. You're not just going off of their potential or going off of their words. You're looking at their actions and you're really truly starting to see men in masses for who they truly are. And so majority of men you are uninterested in. You may come across one that you would be interested in, but men as a whole, you're uninterested in them, and you are done with the over infatuation when it comes to them because you're no longer in fantasy land. Congratulations. You are now officially a grown ass woman, and you will start to be more selective, and you will start to make smart choices when it comes to men. And this is the place that you need to be. You have arrived. Enjoy this freedom.
Straight women don't even like men like that. Let's be very fucking for real. A lot of so-called straight women don't even like men. They feel emotionally abandoned, never feel safe being soft. They have to pretend around certain men, have to shrink themselves to keep him calm, end up mothering him instead of being adored by him, are starved for emotional depth and intimacy. Yet they stay because they taught that this is right. You need to stick beside your man, thick and thin. But it doesn't feel right, does it? Most straight women crave other women secretly and deeply. Behind closed doors, in their fantasies, in their dreams, in their combos with their friends, maybe that one friend, they want a woman. A woman's gaze, a woman's touch, a woman's scent, a woman's understanding, a woman's presence. But they've been conditioned that, oh, it's just a phase or wrong or that's selfish. So they bury it and they pretend it's not real. But baby, that shit is real. You cannot fake what your soul wants. You cannot fake what your body is craving. A lot of straight women got a ring, but that shit is nothing but performance. The house, the kid, the I do, and they still feel completely alone in their household. Completely alone in their marriage. Why? Because most men don't even want to be married. They settle. Most married men are cheating, not just with women, with other men too. Most men are emotionally available, present, or even curious about their partner's soul or emotions or ambitions or your goals. Most married men talk shit about their wives at work, to their friends, to their family members. I have seen it all too much. Me being a woman that hangs around a lot of men, they complain how clingy their wives are, how annoying they are. They're actively cheating. In the darkest truth, some men even kill their wives for freedom, lust for another woman. So yeah, they may be posting matching outfits, Instagram posts, or smiling. Really, most of these women are unhappy as fuck because he don't even see her. There's a whole army of women who are married to men, having kids, playing church wife, family girlfriend role, while secretly fantasizing about being touched by another woman. A soft voice, a knowing glance, a slow build, a healing love that doesn't require her to shrink herself. But she doesn't want to disappoint her mama. Is scared to mess up her image. Thinks loving a woman will ruin her future. Bitch, what you think men are doing? Has been taught that queerness is dirty or shameful. So instead of freedom, they choose performance and slowly starts to die inside. Understand that the picture perfect life is a goddamn lie. The truth is the perfect man, the perfect wedding, the perfect house dream was sold to women like a damn drug. And now they got the ring and they feel empty. They got the house and they feel trapped. They got the husband, but they feel invisible. They got the baby and feel lost, tired, exhausted. Understand that that image was never yours. It was inherited, forced, and sold. If you watching this video and you're like, damn, let's be honest, you always wanted more. More love, more safety, more truth, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not too late to live it. Not too late to choose you. Not too late to let go of the damn performance and walk into something real. Because let's be honest, you only have one life to live. So why would you live it unhappy? Why would you care about other people's opinions of your life and what you do in your life? Do what makes you happy. And maybe you could stop feeling so fucking empty inside.
I think it's so crazy how as women we have to convince ourselves that we hate men or that all men are bad in order to protect ourselves or to focus on ourselves. But at the same time, 9 times out of 10, any guy you meet, let's say you cancel out the guys that just want to punch or whatever, you cancel them out. 9 times out of 10, the other guys, he don't have no intentions at all. Like, he don't have good or bad intentions. Like, he literally just playing in your face. Like, he literally don't even know what he want to do with you. He didn't even know if he can get you in the first place. So now he just like, okay, now what's next? Like, he literally don't have no plan at all. It's very rare that a good man come across you and know exactly what he want to do with you. Like, intentional men. Like, what's an intentional man? Like, I need a visual, like, reference.
I kid y'all not. When I tell you, I feel like, when I say my life be feeling better when I don't deal with a man, I'm not playing, okay? Now, I don't want to really jinx myself, but all I'm going to say is that my mind has been so clear. I'm not going to lie. Like, I really was dealing with a lot with this guy, right? To the point where like all I kept thinking about was him, what we was going through, drama for the last 6 months, okay? And you know, like I think I was purposely trying to like distract myself from my personal life and from me grieving or whatever the case may be. But now that I haven't been dealing with this man, y'all, and even some stuff that I've been trying to do, like my friend will tell you, it was just not working. Like anything I tried to do, it's like, dang, I'm getting denied for this, I'm getting denied for that, or this, that, and the third, right? I kid y'all not. This last couple of days, I've been so focused, and when I tell y'all I've been getting yeses instead of the denies, oh yeah, been getting yeses. I've been listening to my gospel now more than ever. I've been handling my business. I'm so much more focused now. Like it feels so good to not be like distracted by men, like distracted by a guy. Like what? And then another thing is that it could block your blessings as well. Like it can literally block you from your blessings when you are just choosing to be stuck in a negative place with a negative person. So I'm here to tell you, like, if you trying to figure out why stuff isn't going a certain way, why God isn't opening doors, and why you don't find the motivation in life and all this, maybe because that person is depressing you, maybe because that person is stopping you from growing and stopping you from focusing on what's important in your life. So yeah, I keep telling y'all, when I'm not dealing with a man, that's when I do my best. I promise you that.
I think it's getting to the point where women are no longer dating men for who they are. I think women are now dating men for what they can offer, what they can give her, how much they can cash up her for lunch, how much he can pay or contribute for her bills and for her surgeries and for her hair and her nails. I don't think women want men anymore. Women don't want men anymore. I think that's why men, we need to understand, man. We need to be careful out here. Because when you look on social media, all you hearing is the same thing. And I think everybody listening to it and they are going with it. You see them toxic feminine energy on here telling you, telling other women, take the money for dates. I see women say, he paid for all my bills, but I don't even like him like that. And so, man, you got to protect yourself, man. Stop giving your money out. If they don't want you, let them not want you. But I think women don't want men anymore. I think women are done with men. Men, shoot. Hey, I don't know what to tell you all. I got my wife. I don't know what to tell you all. Shit. Yeah, it's rough out there, man.
Women don't want to have anything to do with men.
To the Fam Collective Group. I'm your host, Rigo Delore. Welcome in. So, I was scrolling through TikTok today, and I came across this guy's video, and he was saying that women don't want anything to do with the guys nowadays. No matter if you're a good guy or not. No matter if you are a gentleman and you treat women like queen, they really don't want anything to do with you. They want your money, and that's it. So I'm inclined, right, to beg to differ. I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt. So what I need, right, this is what I need. Show me, right? Show me that that's not true. Show him that that's not true. That is not what all women are about. And that there are plenty of good women that won't do a man wrong, and there are plenty of good men that won't do women wrong. So, show me what that's about. Go ahead and check out my videos. Come to my page, support me.
So this girl made this post saying, why are men increasingly uninterested in relationships and marriages? I have a secret. It's not the men. It's the women. It's the women. I don't know if you heard this, babe, but the men's is out here fucking turkeys before Thanksgiving. They are graping turkeys, sexually assaulting turkeys. And then the ones who are not sexually assaulting the turkeys are talking about how they enjoy ending the turkey's life with their bare hands. Have you met the men of late, or of ever, if it were men who are choosing to opt out of marriages and relationships altogether, then why is it that the men are always using that we're going to die alone as a jab to us, because if they are making the choice to also die alone and also be by themselves, would they not be happy?
A lot of what we see in male behavior when they're out in public and at parties is just an adage of the male loneliness epidemic many of them are struggling through.
This false narrative that there's a male loneliness epidemic is crazy work. All I see on TikTok every single day is a bunch of women whining and crying about being lonely.
That is a lie, okay? Do you want to know what I see when I get on this app? A bunch of women talking about how they want to be left alone from you men. Every single day I get on this app and I see videos upon videos of you men acting crazy towards women. Which, by the way, explains why there is a male loneliness epidemic. And then we have red pill men like you who are the most lonely. You know, I went through some of your videos and it's clear that you don't like women at all. And I can understand that. It's probably because you feel lonely, right? But here's the thing. You cannot blame your loneliness on these women, okay? You're lonely because of your mentality.
The main reason women don't want to deal with men anymore is the emotional level and burnout. Women are expected to do all the emotional work in the relationship, fixing problems, showing empathy, understanding, nurturing, being the understanding girlfriend, communicating, fixing problems, showing empathy, managing emotions. But some men are not encouraged or taught to do same. And this imbalance will lead to frustration and burnout with time. Another reason is the emotional immaturity of so many men. A lot of men are emotionally immature. So many women's dating experiences is dealing with men who cannot communicate, take accountability, or even reflect on their actions and behavior towards these women. They don't take accountability for shit. So a lot of women are tired. Many women express feeling like dating men who don't know how to communicate, self-reflect, or take accountability. When women have developed emotional intelligence and men haven't, being with a partner feels like raising one. The dynamic starts to feel like raising a partner instead of being with one. Now let's talk about the insecurity, the safety, and the trust issues. Between harassment, abuse, domestic violence, manipulation statistics, most women simply don't feel safe online and offline. They don't feel safe. Do you know why? Because men are harassing women on a day-to-day basis. Men are raping women, taking advantage of women, drugging women, killing women, kidnapping women, trafficking women, lying to women, abusing women, manipulating women, faking their personalities to get whatever they want from women, exploiting women, mistreating women. They don't respect women. They are selfish towards women. Men will come online and say things like misandry is so unfair to men. Now tell me, why will I not despise a gender that protests a ban against child marriage? Why will I not detest a gender that hasn't come out once? None of them haven't come out for once to talk against child marriage. A gender who objectifies women and children. Why will I not detest and despise that type of gender? Tell me. Men don't respect women's boundaries. Men feel entitled to your body. You reject a man and he takes it personal. You tell a man no, he takes it as a challenge to prove to you why he's a man. You tell a man no and he takes it like a challenge. Women are getting beaten up, killed, raped for rejecting men. Because you told a guy no and he kills you, he beats you up, he rapes you, he abuses you, or he harasses you on the street because you rejected him and refused to give him your number. This is what women go through every day. That's why I'll tell every woman to make her own money and work hard. One of the reasons why a lot of women don't want to deal with men anymore is because of this self-sufficiency. Women are able to support themselves emotionally, financially, and socially, and they don't need men for survival. They won't engage in relationships unless it brings them peace and not problems. I'd rather be alone than deal with disrespect. I'd rather be alone than deal with lies, cheating, manipulation, STDs, domestic violence, and abuse just because I want to have a man or just to say I'm in a relationship. A lot of us women will not settle for less regardless. Another reason is the toxic masculinity and the culture. Societal conditioning. Society conditions men to see vulnerability as weakness, dominance as strength, and women as conquest. So a lot of men view women as sexual conquest, further objectifying women. And guess what? At the end of the day, this culture clashes with women who want partnership and not partner struggles. Because with toxic masculinity, it encourages men to dominate and encourages men to put women in a state of complete submission. When you, a woman, doesn't want to deal with this man, so when you, a woman, wants a partnership and not a partner struggle, it becomes a problem. The issue is the dating apps. Dating apps have made dating easily accessible, but also it has made dating transactional. A lot of men go on dating apps to look for free sex. They are not looking for a relationship or a partner. They are looking for women who can give them free sex. Dating apps now have become a hunting ground for men who are looking for prostitutes, sex workers, or free sex. Many women are tired of the constant circle of ghosting, situationships, and surface level connections that never grow into anything meaningful. There is always an exception to the rule. Not all men are bad. Many women aren't rejecting men entirely, but they are rejecting the emotional level, lack of reciprocity, and the disrespect that comes with dealing with men. Women are rejecting the lies, the abuse, the manipulation, the domestic violence, the discrimination, the oppression that comes from men. They are not actually rejecting men. The issue is if a lot of men can understand that this is what women are fighting for. This is what women want. Women don't want men to abuse them. Women don't want men to take advantage of them. Women want men to operate in divine masculinity, to be the provider and the protectors which God have made them to be. Women want men to evolve emotionally just like they have. A lot of women have evolved, but men have not evolved. They are still living in the past. They still want women to be in the past, and women have evolved way more than them, and a lot of men are finding it hard to accept it. Women want you to accept that we have evolved. We are not your mothers who accepted abuse, who accepted discrimination, who accepted all of the horrible things which your fathers put them through. We are not. And women are tired of doing things right and still end up getting played. Women are tired of loving men, trusting men, dating men for the right reasons and getting nothing out of it. Do you know why? Because there are a lot of women who follow the rules. The same men who are complaining that women want to date them for their money, women just want the bag, women just want to exploit them financially. Being wives with girlfriend titles to men who cannot even be men. Women are tired of doing the most to keep relationships with men who don't even value them. Any girl who you see as a gold digger was once a girl who loved a man genuinely, who loved a broke guy, who was there for a broke guy, who sacrificed for a broke man, who was an understanding girlfriend who did the most to make it work, and this guy ended up playing her and abandoning her for another woman. Any girl who is a gold digger today was once a Barbara the Builder, was once a Bob the Builder, was once a girl who thought she could build with her man, and this man ended up betraying her and teaching her the bitter lesson that men do not cherish women who build with them. So a lot of women, rather than dealing with men who will waste your time, waste your years, you sacrifice, build a man up for another woman, I would rather take a man who another woman has built. That is the mindset of so many women. Rather than date for love and get played, I would rather date for money. At least I'm getting something out of it. This is the mindset of so many women because they have dated for love and they have gotten nothing out of it. They have dated men who are not even up to their standard, men who are beneath their league, and they still ended up getting played by these men. That is why women have decided to date for themselves, date for their advantage, put themselves first in relationships. I will only engage in relationships that bring me peace and not problems. And do you know the irony? Do you know the hurtful thing about it is the fact that you're going to date these men for the right reasons and they will end up playing you for a fool and laugh at you at the group chat, laugh at you in the group chat behind your back. You think being an understanding girlfriend, being a good girl, loving this guy for the right reasons, not asking him for money, being a perfect straight, being a wife material to your boyfriend is what is going to get you picked, is what is going to make him love you. A lot of women have walked that path. It has landed them nowhere. Not to talk about the ones who are married and they have to endure in their marital homes just because they are scared of being single. They are scared of what will people say. Do you know that there are a lot of married men who are unhappy, but because of society and the fear of being mocked or being shamed, in horrible marriages, bad men or bad husbands or abusive relationships, they'll rather stick to it just to prove a point, posting happy pictures, a wedding ring on their finger, what millions. This man is spoiling them with money, but they are unhappy. They are wearing their trauma in wealth. This is what I want you to know. Don't even envy anybody because you don't even know what they are going through in the hands of men behind the scenes. You all need to be very careful. Look at the situation between Cassie and Diddy. That should be a lesson and a wake-up call to all of us. Look at the situation between Regina Daniels and her husband. Even getting married to a rich man is not a guarantee that this man will treat you right or even make you happy. The issue is not to get married. It is to be happily married, because what is the need getting married or being in a relationship when you're unhappy? At the end of the day, who is suffering? It's you. After this man will play you for a fool because you dated them for love, innocently and naively. They will mock you at the end of the day for being a dummy. They will shame you for being a dummy, for being easy to manipulate, for being easy to fool and easy to deceive. Anyways, everything that needs to be said has already been said. I don't want to make this video too long. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Drop your experiences. What are your thoughts concerning this video? I'm dying to see them, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.